Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another week of daily energy draws. We're going to have kind of a hodgepodge kind of week. I usually pre-record all of these dailies, but we are in full moon energy right now. Sorry, new moon energy. We have the new moon and a total eclipse right now. That's the new moon in Sagittarius, and we just had the 12/12 portal. I'm feeling the effects. It's also snowing outside. My body is going through all sorts of stuff right now. I'm feeling the energy. I'm feeling the drain. I'm feeling tired. I'm feeling I need to sleep. So I wanted to do the daily today for the new moon specifically, especially on the heels of yesterday's romance reading. Make sure that you check that out. Very powerful, very beautiful energy between the divine masculine, divine feminine. We'll also have a solstice energy reading coming up because we have a very powerful, very pivotal moment in time with this conjunction coming up with this solstice energy. Make sure that you do check out the channeled messages here on the channel because we talk a lot about that, why it's important, especially for these sacred unions, these divine counterpart connections, and your ascension journey as a whole. But as you guys can see, I'm in my pajamas. I almost did this from my bed, but we're doing this in my pajamas, in my Christmas pajamas, because 'tis the season. So we're gonna take it day by day this week. I'm gonna try to record every day, and if I skip a day, just please have patience for me because I'm just feeling the energy and trying to complete client readings. If you're waiting for a client reading, that'll be done today or tomorrow. I promise. Thank you guys so much for your patience as I finish that up. Quick announcement on that end. I am deciding to close down to personal readings for the foreseeable future. That is unless you're a Patreon subscriber. So Patreon subscribers, nothing's going to change for you guys. You'll still, receive all the content and the 11/11 discount for being a Patreon subscriber on all personal readings. If you'd like a personal reading with me, if you're not a Patreon subscriber and you would like a personal reading, feel free to subscribe to the Patreon. You'll get the 11/11 discount on personal readings, plus you'll have access to all of the content like pick-up piles, exclusive readings, romance readings from the past year or so that we've had the Patreon, and any future readings that you're subscribed to. And it'll give you access to book a reading with me. This is just so that I can take a little bit of a breather, focus on the collective readings for you guys, and continue to build up the content. We have a lot of projects in the pipeline, courses, products, collective readings that I want to do. We're going to be launching a second tier to the Patreon with a lot more content for light workers. And I'm also finishing up writing 2 novels that I'm publishing next year. So there's a lot going on. This is my passion. I love being of service to you guys, but I have 2 other businesses, including a nonprofit that I'd like to get back to as well. So I'm only one person, and there's only so much I can do, and something had to give. And I love being of service to you guys and doing personal private readings, but I decided to pull back from that to give myself some more time because I'm also going through this ascension journey as well, and it's not always the easiest thing for me as I'm upgrading, as I'm going through, my own shadow work. So something had to give, and that's going to be it. But I still want to give you guys the opportunity for personal readings. So if you'd like it, it's a win-win for you guys. You get a discount. You get all access to all the content on the Patreon and Tier 1. And you'll get a personal reading with that discount if you'd like to book a personal reading. So all the information is available on my website. It's on the blog, and it's on my social media on Facebook and on Instagram, or you can feel free to email me if you have any questions on how that's going to work. But that's going to be for the foreseeable future, at least for the first quarter of 2021. So thank you guys for your patience. Thank you guys for your understanding. And yeah, I appreciate you guys very, very much. Okay, so let's see what's going on with this new moon in Sagittarius. We've been talking a lot about preparation energy, how we have been preparing for movement, preparing for the next phase of our journey, and that is what's coming in with Sagittarius season, moving into 2021. It is momentum, it is movement, it is action being taken. And it's all because of the clearing work, the healing that you've done, the ascension that you've been through, the leveling up that you've been through. So let's find out what they have to say with this new moon energy. Spirit, what do you have to say with this new moon energy? We talked a little bit about this in the reading yesterday in the romance reading, so make sure that you do check that out and don't skip the channel messages in the beginning. And we'll go deeper into this with an ascension energy update coming up hopefully later this week, at least with the solstice energy update. So make sure that you're checking all that out. And yeah, we're just going to play this week by ear and see what happens. That's all we can do. That is all we can do. Just take it day by day, moment by moment. There's Moxie in the background, you guys. She was so sick. My dog was so sick. My other dog had passed, and I thought it was just grief that we were both going through, but she ended up having hypothyroidism, and she's on medication now, and we spent a lot of time yesterday playing. She was catching a ball and running and jumping, and God, that makes my heart so happy that I have my dog back. Well, I have one of my dogs back, but yeah, it's things are looking up. Things are looking up. All right, Spirit, what do you have to say? What do you have to say for this new moon energy? New moon and eclipse energy. And the eclipse energy is actually what heightens the new moon. So what I'm actually hearing is be careful of your manifestations. Be careful of the intentions that you're setting. We talked in yesterday's reading about it's not just preparation, but it's about making that conscious choice to shift dimension, to shift in consciousness and embody that higher level of consciousness, to embody the higher self, the higher heart, to embody that love. And so really being mindful of your thoughts, being mindful of your energy, being mindful of where you're setting your intentions and where you're setting your manifestations. And I'm also hearing instant manifestations. That's what's coming through here, especially with this new moon. Manifestations are happening instantly. So if you're still be aware of your thoughts. If you're still in mindsets of negativity or lack or scarcity, be very mindful of your thoughts because that's what's going to be manifesting. Be mindful, be aware of the thoughts that are coming to the surface. Release anything that isn't serving you anymore, that isn't serving the higher self anymore, by which I mean that isn't embodying the higher self of abundance mindset, of personal growth, personal soul growth, the truth of the soul. That isn't embodying the energy of love, that isn't embodying the energy of unity. Be very mindful and aware of the intentions that you're setting and the thoughts that you're thinking, the energy that you're putting out. Because it is, the manifestations are just happening instantly. Things are happening instantly now. Things are picking up pace. Okay. All right, with that, Spirit, what do you want to say? What do you want to say today? Okay. Yeah. So this is what's interesting. It's time to take action. That's exactly what we were talking about. This is the bottom of the deck here. This is exactly what we were talking about because powerful change is coming in. And that's what we have. We have a new moon eclipse right now. Powerful change is coming forth with this energy right here. We have faith in your dreams, a time for healing. This feels like, okay, I'm getting a couple of messages here. First of all, this is rising into higher consciousness. And with that, you're getting a lot of upgrades, especially to your body, especially to your consciousness. The crown chakra really opening so that you are not just sensing or feeling your connection to source and to all with that unity consciousness energy, but deeper to yourself and really anchoring that in, really integrating it. Not just feeling it, but really embodying it. That feels like the key word for this next phase of our journey, embodiment. They're saying have faith in your dreams, and this is a time for healing, but that's this preparation energy that was coming in, where you were planting the seeds by doing your healing, by doing your clearing work, by clearing out all that soul sludge, and that soul sludge is what I like to call that low vibrational energy. All that mindset, those thoughts that just maybe have served a different version of you, but doesn't serve that higher level of consciousness. Scarcity, lack, false beliefs around yourself or around other people or around love, around judgment, around just duality thinking. We're transcending all of that. That's what this ascension journey is all about. We are bridging that gap. We are bringing to wholeness anywhere where there was polarity. We are neutralizing that, zero pointing that, so that we can come into this understanding that all is part of the whole. We're all a part of it all. It's a sum of all of our parts. So polarities, duality, it's still one thing. The best way that they ever described this to me was temperature. Hot and cold is two parts to the one whole. It's hot and it's cold. It's dualistic thinking, but it's all part of temperature. It all describes temperature. It's just two different polarities. We're bridging that gap and just zero pointing it, neutralizing it, so that we come back to the remembrance that it's all part of the universe. It's all part of source. We're all part of one. And so we've been preparing by clearing out all that soul sludge, clearing out all of that lower dense vibrational energy that creates separation, that creates the illusion, that creates that matrix kind of entrapment. And we've been planting the seeds for this new earth so that we can heal as a collective consciousness, so that we can bridge the physical realm with that of higher consciousness. That's part of the embodiment energy. And now is the time to take action. Now is the time that powerful change is coming in for the collective. It's because you have been doing the planting and doing the healing. And so with this message, they're saying keep going. Keep having faith in your dreams. Keep having faith in what it is that you're manifesting from that higher level of consciousness. Keep expecting the change. Keep affirming the change using I am statements. And keep taking divinely inspired action and steps to create that change for your life, which then has a ripple effect on the collective consciousness, on society as a whole. That is how you change the paradigm. Not by the outside in, but by the inside out. By changing you, transforming yourself, doing the deep dives, rising into higher consciousness, and you rise by going deep within yourself, recognizing the soul of yourself, remembering the soul of yourself. Those are the seeds that you've been planting, and it's going to be coming to fruition now because change is here. Okay. I'm hoping to do an ascension energy update where we'll dive even deeper into this energy coming up on the channel later this week, so make sure that you stay tuned. We're going to end here. In the meantime, I'm sending you guys so much love, so much light, and we'll see you tomorrow.